Have you ever signed up for a new account, updated your profile, or maybe deleted an old post? Well, behind every one of those clicks, there's this hidden language that's actually powering our entire digital world. Today, we're going to learn how to speak it. We're going to dive into the 3 fundamental commands that create, change, and yes, destroy data.
You know, you're interacting with data all day, every day, probably without even thinking about it. But what is actually happening behind the curtain? What instruction are you sending to some far-off database when you smash that save button? Spoiler alert, it's not magic. It's a very specific and very powerful set of commands.
And believe it or not, you're already speaking this language. You're giving these commands every single day. You just might not know the name for it yet. That language is called DML.
So what is DML? It stands for Data Manipulation Language, and it's pretty much the core set of verbs for managing the actual stuff inside a database. It really all boils down to 3 key actions. Insert, to create something new, update, to change something that's already there, and delete, to get rid of it. So let's follow a piece of data through its entire life cycle to see exactly how this works.
Okay, so every story has a beginning. And for data, it all starts right here, with the birth of a record. Anytime new information gets added to a database, a brand new user, a new comment, a new order you just placed, it's the insert command that's doing all the heavy lifting.
And the insert command is actually way more flexible than you might think. On one hand, yeah, you can use it for really simple tasks like just adding one single new user to a system. But it can also work way more efficiently by adding whole batches of data at once, like enrolling an entire classroom of students with just one single command.
But here's where it gets really interesting. Its most powerful use isn't just for creating brand new data from scratch. You can use insert to move data that already exists from one place to another. And this is a total game changer for how you manage information.
So, let's break this down. Imagine you've got this table full of applicants to a university. You don't want all of them, just the ones accepted into computer science. So first, a select query acts like a filter, finding and grabbing just those specific people. Then, the insert command takes that filtered group and cleanly places them into the official students table. It's a super clean, really efficient, and incredibly powerful workflow.
But of course, data is rarely static, right? It doesn't just sit there. Things change. People update their email addresses, they move to a new city, they change their last name. This is the second stage of the data lifecycle, and it's all handled by one command: update.
Now, wait. Before we go any further, we absolutely have to talk about safety. The update command is incredibly powerful, and with that power comes some serious risk. This quote right here is a critical warning that anyone who ever touches a database needs to hear and understand. The key to all of this, the thing that makes it safe, is the where clause. Think of it like the targeting system on a missile. With a where clause, you're performing a precise, surgical edit on just one specific record. But without it, you're telling the database to apply your change to every single row in the entire table. That's the difference between updating one person's address and accidentally giving everyone in your database the exact same address. Yeah, not good.
And that brings us to the final stage, the end of a record's life. When data is old or irrelevant or just plain wrong, we have to get rid of it. And for this job, we've got 2 tools that look similar but have wildly different purposes: delete and truncate.
Think of delete as the scalpel. Just like update, it's designed for precision. It uses that all-important where clause to target and remove only the specific rows you want gone. And I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but it's for a good reason. Just like with update, if you forget that where clause, you're not just deleting one user, you're deleting everybody.
Truncate, on the other hand, is not a scalpel. It is a giant, irreversible reset button. Its one and only job is to completely and instantly wipe every single piece of data from a table. There's no picking and choosing. It's all or nothing.
So let's look at the differences, because they are critical. Delete is a data operation. It goes row by row by row, which is kind of slow. But the upside is you can usually undo it. You can roll back the change. Truncate, though, is a structural operation. It basically vaporizes the old table and instantly rebuilds an empty one. It's lightning fast, but it is irreversible. And look at this last point. Truncate resets your counters, like a user ID, all the way back to 1. Delete just picks up where the last one left off. All right, so we've walked through the birth, the life, and the end of data.
let's wrap all this up by turning these ideas into a simple set of rules you can use to manage data safely and, not break anything.
Here they are, your DML golden rules. For insert, always think about efficiency. If you can bundle records together, do it. For both update and delete, the mantra is simple. Check your where clause, then check it again. It is your most important safety feature. And finally, save truncate for those rare times when you are 100% sure you want to completely reset a table, usually for things like testing or clearing out temporary data.
So there you have it. You now understand the basic language that builds, changes, and destroys information in pretty much every digital system we use. These simple commands hold an incredible amount of power. And that leaves us with a much, much bigger question than just the code itself. Who do we actually trust with the keys? Who gets to decide what data gets to live, what data changes, and what data gets erased forever?